Hey folks, how y'all doing? Fat Guy Flies RC. Alright, I'm out here at the Avon Park Aero Modelers Club. Motor's off. Pick up this big old beast. Now, this is the HSDJETS Sky. It's not a Skytrainer, it's a Cessna 182 is what it is. But just to show you just how big this plane is. Runs on 6S, obviously. To show you, we're kind of running out of light, so I'm going to have to hurry. You have to have a 2-cell battery with her also. Alongside the China Hobby 5000, right there, if you can see, I've also got a 2-cell Hobby Star 3002S. Now what that does, that runs the servos and the lights and your receiver and everything, and that way the main drive battery is left strictly to run your ESC and your motor. So, and also there is a control box underneath. I have it set to where it's basically just off. It just shunts the power. Now it does come with a factory mix for elevator versus for flaps versus your elevator, but I'll be honest, the paraphernalia that came with it, the information was a little confusing. I never really figured it out. Now this plane does great on grass. In fact, we'll just take off from here. Plane has tons of power. Yeah, I mean, it's got power for days. And she's a big, heavy bird, so you need to understand that. So she carries her momentum.
6 minutes.
But with that power configuration, you can fly her for 10, maybe 12 minutes on a single 5000. Our motor's off. That's just momentum. Now I put the motor on just now, but you can see what a beautiful plane she is. Boy, the gnats are bad. Lights are great for navigation. I mean, they're very scale. It's a big plane. It's a rather expensive plane. I want to say she's well over $400 to $500, and I've had it for quite a while. I really don't remember how much I paid for it.
Landing flaps. Time remaining 5 minutes.
I want to say she's $499, or $399. I honestly, I'm sorry, I don't remember. She's not cheap, but I gotta tell you, you got a lot of quality there. The parts are just real good quality. Everything just went together so well. I mean, it's a no-brainer build. It really is. Boy, these gnats, fruit gnats. This orange field, or this flying field of trees is right in the middle of a bunch of orange groves. They're very close by. So naturally, I got a lot of fruit flies, fruit gnats. All right, we're gonna bring her in. No flaps this time. Got a little bit of throttle, about maybe a 1/16 of throttle. There. What a good looking plane.
Time remaining 4 minutes.
And folks, I'm sorry if my channel seemed boring, because all I do is just seem to fly a certain pattern. But the purpose of my channel is not necessarily, I mean, yes, to entertain, but mainly it's to show off these planes. And for me, the number one thing with these planes is landing and takeoff. Landings and takeoff. Because that's the number one skill you have got to master. And you never really want to master it. You want to stay in a state of constantly practicing your takeoffs and landings, because that is the one thing that you need to know. Now you can go out here if you're doing competition stuff, you know, and you got to do these maneuvers and all that, then yeah, I guess it's important to practice your tricks and stuff. But all right, let's take her out here. We're going to take off in the grass. Still got about 3.5 minutes. I want to show you how well. That's very uneven terrain. No, there's a knife edge here. No flaps, no takeoff flaps or anything. Let's get her turned around.
3 minutes.
Very at first you may seem kind of intimidated. I was going to say non-intimidating plane. But at first, when you first get her together, you're going to be kind of intimidated by her because of her size. Okay, there's a touch and go on the grass. And like I say, she'll roll no problem.
Landing flaps.
Bring her by nice and slow. Right at me. All right. Try not to horse her around too much. Well, folks, here you go. That is one beautiful plane. I'll let her taxi towards us here. Okay.
Time remaining 2 minutes.
Look at that. Look at that. I'll let it go all the way around me here. All right, now we're going to take off into the sun, or towards the sun. Hold on.
Flaps up. Landing flaps.
Yeah, she does want to nose up a little bit with landing flaps. So you may have to work a mix in there if you want to, or just kind of hold down a little bit down elevator. What a great flying plane.
Flaps up.
Oh man, I know I need to land and go in, but I'm just enjoying myself.
Time remaining 1 minute. Landing flaps.
Man, that
Motor off.
fabulous plane, fabulous plane. Folks, just look at that. Okay, let's put our flaps up real quick.
Flaps up.
Just look at that. Is that not one beautiful plane? The lights, the detail, the panel lines, just an absolute gorgeous, gorgeous aircraft. Like I say, I got this from BitgoHobby, and you get a hold of those people and they get one of these things ordered, and just because I tell you to go to BitgoHobby, I don't get nothing for it. I'm just telling you where I got it at. And it is just a beautiful Cessna 182. Folks, thank you so much for... Oh, wait. Let's check and see how much I flew for... 6 minutes at least. All right, I'm going to set the... Well, you know what? I'll just put the camera... I know you're thinking, man, I'm getting sick watching you up and down, back and forth. Let's see how much... Almost a full 6 minutes, or right at 6 minutes. And let's see how much juice is left in the battery, in the main flight battery. If I can get the stupid thing to hook up. All right. Look at that. Seeing is believing. 51% on a 6 minute flight. So 8, 9 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, you know, with a little bit of throttle management. Easy. Now, I have on this little battery that runs the electronics. Second flight today, using that same battery. Let me, just bear with me. Okay, all the lights are going to go out. Now, I've used this twice today. I've had 2 long flights, and I've still got 86% left. So, you get your little 3300 2S with an XT60 along with a big 5000. You can fly for 10-12 minutes, and this little battery will run your electronics, your servos, your battery, your receiver, and everything for 3 or 4 flights. All right, folks, y'all have a good one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And folks, I thank you so much. God bless y'all, and don't forget, faith, family, and friends, and then planes, except for these stupid gnats. Bye. Real quick, folks, I want to show you on this HSD Cessna from BitgoHobby. I want to show you real quick how I disassemble this plane. Okay, let me set my camera down so you can see what I'm doing. Now, at some point, my butt may be in the camera. I'm sorry. But, okay. Now, underneath these wings, there's 2 little cotter pins. You just pull these out, and there's these little pins that hold them struts together. Has a little cotter pin in the pin, okay? Next, take the wing off. The antenna. The antenna is actually what holds that wing on, believe it or not. Rock your wing back and forth, and it slides out. It has double aluminum spars. And to be honest, it's more of a friction fit than anything else. And there your wing comes off. Now what I suggest you do is you take that spar, or you take that little pin, put it back there, put the pin, the cotter pin, back in the main strut pin. Sorry, my head's away from you. Okay. And yes, it just take a little bit. I mean, you could put them in a little bag or something, but I like to keep as many parts of a plane with the plane. Now, all right, take the other antenna out. I'm going to take the other pin off. Same thing, and this time, the other time I grab the wing. Now, the other time I'm going to put my hand against the side of the cockpit, grab the wing, and pull out. Okay, and that pulls that wing off of there. Same deal. I'm going to take that pin that just fell down the crack here. Okay, I'm going to put it back. There. Back in the strut housing. And that way, no matter what, I took my pin with me. Now, I've got these two antennas. Let me show you what I've done. This is just a little mod. Bear with me. Okay. If you look, you see the two ugly pilots. Sorry, guys. There's a hole there, and there's a hole there. I put those holes there. And what I do, I put that antenna there. I put that antenna there. You know? And now, my plane is now ready for transport. It's 3-peak transport. And I just leave the wing spars just in there. Now you say, well, they're unequal. When you put them in, there's stopping points on both sides of the wings, so they'll automatically even out. But I just want to add, I'm just going to add that onto that last video about the HSDJETS Cessna, and just want to show you how easy she is. And of course, assembly is just reverse of that. All right, y'all have a good one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. God bless y'all. Bye bye.